Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is Bootstrap. And I wanted to make a quick video today and start off by saying to all my brothers and sisters across the United States of America, whether you are black, white, green, yellow, red, whatever your color, whatever your race, whatever your ethnicity, whatever your religion, whatever your sexual orientation, whatever your sexual orientation or sexual identification is, may you have a blessed and happy Thanksgiving and a safe one as well. I know with the results of the recent election we had in the United States here, unfortunately, there's still been a lot of hatred and really some awful things said by both sides. And I really wish that would just now stop and we could all start doing the business of being Americans and making our country better together, rather than fighting each other, for the next 4 years, because that's really not going to get anyone anywhere. But all right, so I'm off my high horse now. I just wanted to make a quick video because the other thing that's going to be happening here within a few hours, in fact, may have well started for a lot of you guys, is Black Friday. And another thing, on Black Friday, when you go to the store, if you're going to a store tonight or tomorrow and buying something, you know what? Go up to the cashier and just tell them, hey, thanks for being here. Thanks for working. Because you know what? A lot of times, just like you, they would probably prefer to be with their family and shopping and doing things as well, but they have to work and they're there so you can enjoy your Black Friday and get your hands on all the deals. But my main reason for making this video, guys, was because Black Friday has kind of become ridiculous. Everybody is all about, hey, I got to get some deals. And what you don't realize sometimes, or a lot of people don't realize sometimes, is, are they deals if you really need it? Or is it just you needing to spend money to feel good about yourself that you did something? I mean, look, I'll use myself as an example. I was getting ready to go ahead and upgrade my GPU. You know, I have two 970s and SLI, and I was thinking about, hey, maybe it's time to get two 1070s or, maybe get a 1080. And I thought about it, and I'm like, look, I'm playing all the titles that I play at 1440p, well over 60 frames per second on most titles. Do I really need to upgrade my GPU? The reality is, no, I don't. And that's something I'd ask all of you to kind of think about as well. Rather than just worrying about deals, do you even need deals? I mean, if you're playing the games at the resolutions that you play and you're playing them over 60 frames per second, do you really need another GPU? I would say no, you probably don't. You might want a new GPU, but you really don't. Same thing if you have a CPU or if you've got a computer that you're like, oh, my computer's old and it's crap and da-da-da-da-da. Is it doing everything that you want it to? And you could use that for anything. I'm using computers as an example, or GPUs, or CPUs. How about, what about your TVs? Big thing on Black Friday is gotta buy a TV. Do you? Do you really need to buy a TV? Or are you wanting to buy a TV? So it's kind of this crazy pressure thing. You feel like you got to do it. And I'm just here to tell you, you don't. You don't. If you are happy with what you have, don't feel pressured into buying something just for the sake of buying it because it's a quote unquote deal. Because the truth of the matter is, if you don't really need anything, then it's not really a deal. You're just spending money when you didn't have to. It's going to sound crazy, but if you've got a fire burning, if you got a hole burning in your pocket and you want to spend money no matter what, instead of spending money on something you just don't need, and I know this is going to sound preachy, but, go buy $5 or $10 worth of canned foods and take them down to your local homeless shelter or something like that. And, that's much better value and something decent to do rather than just buying something for the sake of buying it when you just don't need it. So I know a lot of videos are out there today and have been for the last week about, hey, how to get the best deals. And you know what? I'm going to go a different direction. Get the best deals if you have to have them. But if you don't need anything, then it's not a deal. It's just you spending money for the sake of spending money, and it's just not necessary. So I hope you don't mind me telling you this, and I hope you don't get angry at me for telling you this. I'm not telling you what to do. You do whatever you want. You're grown people. You're grown men and women, and you do whatever you want to do. But just keep in mind that American corporations are perfectly happy to take your money, whether they give a flying fuck whether you need something or not. As far as they're concerned, of course you need it because they're selling it, so you must need it. Okay, guys, so you get the gist of it. It's just a buyer's beware thing more than anything else, you know, and I hope that if this maybe changes somebody's mind into, you know, maybe not wanting to spend the $400, $500, $600, $700 when they just didn't need to, then I feel I've done something good, because I just feel too many times people get pressured into things and get pressured into doing things that they just don't need. And it's kind of sad because, you know, if you're going to get a little bit of performance gain from something, is it worth it? You know, I guess you have to make that decision for yourself. So, again, guys, I didn't want to be too preachy, and I'm sorry if I was. But I really felt this was kind of a video I've been wanting to do for the last couple of days now. I'm going to kill this dude because I think he just tries to run away from me anyway. But, you know, I just feel that it's important to kind of bring the other side to the table, because there's, again, like I said, lots of people telling you what you should do and what you should buy and what kind of deals you should get. And I don't think there's enough people saying, hey, look, get it if you need to, but you might not need to. So that's all I'm trying to say. And I probably could have said it better. So sorry if I sounded like a convoluted fuck there, but that was my main point. Other than that, like I said, I hope everybody has an amazing Thanksgiving. If you're in a different part of the world, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week, regardless of, you know, where you live or what you do or who you are. And, you know, I guess everybody in the world can be thankful for something, and you don't necessarily have to be an American to feel thankful for things. I think there's plenty of things to be thankful for worldwide. And, you know, we here maybe are luckier than others here in the U.S. of some of the things that we get to be have available to us. So, you know, I'm just thankful for that. And I certainly hope that as time goes on, you know, that becomes more of a common set and we become, you know, more intelligent consumers rather than just become these, you know, people that are in a feeding frenzy anytime there's a chance to buy something at a discounted rate. And don't get me wrong, deals are great and deals are good, but again, I go back to, if you didn't really need it and you just spent money on it, I don't know if I would classify that as a deal. I think I would more than likely classify that as a waste of money. But again, you know, it's a free country, at least here for now, and you can do what you want and buy what you want and whatever you feel is right. You know, you guys do what you guys are going to do. I mean, that's... Let's see if I kill this guy here. So, having said that, I hope all of you have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Again, if you're in the United States, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy the turkey. Enjoy the pumpkin pie. And enjoy your family, man, because you'll be surprised how sometimes we don't think about the most common things. And I know it sounds corny to say, but common things like your family and the love that your family provides you, sometimes it's easy to forget. So keep that in mind, whether it's your parents, whether it's your spouse, whether it's your grandparents, whether it's an adopted, foster family, whoever you're with. And if they're providing you love and care, man, just give it back, because it's a great feeling to do that. So, ooh, In the meantime, I will try not to die. Potion time. Fry his ass. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get out of here, and just wanted to, like I said, give you guys a heads up. You know, watch out, and don't spend unless you really need to. Save your money. There'll be more deals. There'll be more things that you'll have a chance to buy. You know, this is not the end. It's only the beginning. We've got new GPUs coming out next year. We've got new CPUs coming out next year. And so, you know, just because you don't buy anything this Black Friday doesn't mean that you're going to have a horrible time and not be able to make things work. It'll be all right. And, you know, just remember, if you're doing fine right now, there's nothing that's going to happen in the next couple of months that's going to make the equipment you have useless or no longer any good. So just keep that in mind and keep a good attitude about things. And I guess I'm blabbering on, so I'll end the video. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Have a great rest of your Thanksgiving. God bless. Bootstrap.